So I will be reading Cordelia by Michelle Nelson Schmidt. And I really like the colors in this book. That's one of my favorite things. So keep a lookout for all the really cool colors. Cordelia could fly along with the breeze. What seemed impossible, she did with ease. The deeper her courage and confidence grew, the higher she went and the higher she flew. From the top of her head to the tips of her toes, the more she believed, the more she rose. She's flying high. Cordelia could fly, she always just knew. This faith in herself was how it was true. When she trusted her heart, it trusted it whole. She could sing with the birds, songs filling her soul. From up overhead, the earth sparkled and gleamed, a world filled with friends, with magic and dreams. Up in the sky, she would make the moon smile, dance with the stars, and laugh all the while. Cordelia's world was vivid, colored, and bright. Joy filled her days, and beauty filled her nights. Her happiness was endless. Her delight only grew until the day others doubted she flew. It means others doubted that she flew means that her friends did not believe she could fly. They didn't see her sing and play. They didn't see her fly. No one would believe her. They didn't even try. She used lots of ways, as many as she could find, to explain what was possible, but no one changed their mind. No one seemed to listen. No one seemed to care when Cordelia explained how she flew in the air. They said that she was silly. They said that she was wrong. They made Cordelia doubt who she's been all along. As their words filled her head, her heart began to sink. Does who you are depend on what other people think? Excuse me. So Cordelia stopped doing the thing that she loved, the thing that made her happy, that made her who she was. She didn't fly and sing with the birds and the trees. No twirling, spinning, smiling, no gliding on the breeze. She didn't wish good morning to the whale in the salty air as the sun warmed her skin and the wind blew her hair. That whale looks very sad, and the dolphin looks sad that they didn't get to see Cordelia. She didn't visit the moon to try to make him grin or play games with the stars, seeing who would win. They're very sad. Oh, and I wanted to point out, I forgot to point this out, there's a whole lot less color when she's not flying. It's very white and almost gray and sad. Cordelia began to walk in an ordinary way, like everybody else on an ordinary day. As the days passed, Cordelia stayed on the ground. Life became gray. There was no color. There was no sound. She missed the stars and the moon. She missed the birds' sweet song. She missed the mighty whale. Everything was wrong. As she thought about her friends, her sadness became anger. She was mad at herself for letting other people change her. Who was anyone to say if she could or couldn't fly? What was or wasn't possible if they didn't even try? With confidence and strength, Cordelia began anew. She was the girl who could fly, and she knew that this was true. As Cordelia ran along, a feeling began to start. It was a soothing of her soul, a healing in her heart. She remembered who she was and that she loved to fly. As the doubts of others fell away, she rose into the sky. Cordelia began to fly again, to sing and play and soar, because what others thought didn't matter anymore. She knew just who she was, knew who she could be, and this belief in herself set Cordelia free. Just because another can't see this world like you doesn't make things impossible or mean that they're not true. The end. Oh, look at that little star. I know I say this a lot, but I love this book. I think it's such an important lesson. I absolutely love the colors in the beginning of the book. And then when people started saying you can't fly, that's silly. It started to get white. I'm sorry, I have a Band-Aid on. I can't get this to do it. It started to get white and gray. And she was so sad. And all she wanted to do was fly, something she knew she could do. So I just want you to remember today that you need to believe in yourself, believe in your dreams, and fly wherever you want to go. I hope you have a good rest of your day. That was Cordelia by Michelle Nelson Schmidt.